Picture this. You're walking in the woods, sipping a beer, you put it down to go take a piss, and a tree fucking falls on your beer. You're not going to have any beer left. But I gotta say, Kensington Brewing Company has taken a tree and put it in your beer, and you still have a beer at the end of the day. You tell me how cool that is. Beer, 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 ba beer, ba beer, beer, beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski, from the Brewski Review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is from the Kensington Brewing Company out in Toronto, Ontario. Also, Vaughan, Ontario, funny enough, because there's two locations. They're original down in Kensington Market, Toronto, and the production facility up in Vaughan. And full disclaimer out there. I do work for Kensington Brewing Company. I have never told you, or at least if you don't know this yet, you haven't seen my Instagrams. Links in the description down below. Yes, I do work at Kensington Brewing Company as an assistant brewer. I did not personally brew this beer. I was cleaning tanks, I think, that day. So I did not brew this beer personally. But this is the company that I do work for. And hey, you know what? You might think, oh, Ruski, there's going to be a ton of bias in here. No, there won't be bias because this is an unbiased review. You can take me at my word. That's the best you can do. But I'm wearing a Kensington Brewing shirt of their AI low robotic beer. Go check that out as well. Description down below. But today we're not focusing on the low robotic. We're talking about beers and trees and beers. You know why? Because this is why. We have Spruced Up. Now what? It's a red IPA with spruce tips. Yes, I know there's real spruce tips because I helped put spruce tips in bags to get thrown into here. And yeah, there were a lot of damn spruce tips going into bags. And by golly, they turned out goddamn well. This is coming in at 6.8% alcohols by volume, red IPA, spruce tips, great stuff. It has won an award as well. Recently, the 2021 Canadian Brewing Awards, it won gold for, I think, spiced beer, if I'm not mistaken. But it's won gold. So it's a gold medal beer. So I'm excited. Let's crack this bad boy open. I don't know what the IBUs are on in here. I'm going to double check the website. It's not stated on the can. But let's see. I don't remember if we do IBU checks. I don't think we do or have the capacity to do detailed IBU checks. I'm going to say no. But hey, it's cool. Let's do it. Spruce tip beer. I've had a few. I've had it during its process from wort to beer. And you know what? Spoiler alert, it's fantastic. So here we go. Black Lab, 8-ounce glass. Let's do it up. We got a spruce beer here from the brewery that I work at. Look at that. Look at that. Nice, deep amber, red hues, light brown head on top. Fairly clear, a little touch of haze, but not too much. Fantastic. Let's dive in on the nose. On the nose, beautiful hop presence, pine, grapefruit, spruce, bark, woodsy, a little florally, and a little bit of like a red berry sort of sweetness right in the back end. That is an amazing aroma. I'm very happy on how this beer turned out. Because when you're checking it during fermentation, it was looking a little brown. But you know, after a while, it clears up and it gives you this beautiful, light ruby, deep amber sort of hue. And ooh baby, let's dive in. Beautiful. Up front. Woodsy. and citrus rind bitterness right up front, moving into a semi-floral, woodsy, sprucey, beautiful, moderate bitterness right in the middle of the beer, and then coming to moving in and ending almost on a red berry, just sweetness, but retaining that spruce, woodsy, fall-like bitterness, bitter character. That's fantastic. Yeah, I sound biased as all shit, but I need another sip. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Yeah, the spruce is through and through, from beginning to end, and just pops of a few different flavors coming along the journey. Again, right in the beginning and middle. Little citrus rind, grapefruit rind to be more specific in my personal opinion, and then right in the back end, at the end of the middle, going to the finish and lingering on the finish, are spruce tips and a red berry mix. Think cranberries. That's definitely the one that really pops up into my head. A little bit more tart with a semi-sweetness to it. Finishes out a woodsy, bitter beginning on a woodsy, sweet end. Nice body to it, moderate heaviness, and a nice bit of effervescence or carbonation in layman's terms, and just has those bubbles come up, make you know that there's some good CO2 vols in this beer. Yeah, without having too much carbonation that the carbonic acid really takes away from the very subtle and delicate flavors of this beer. This is a solid beer, and at 6.8%, you know what? It's definitely a little higher on the ABV, so you don't want to be crushing a ton in a very short period of time. But at the same time, even though it's a bigger beer on the alcohol side of things, and it is a more bitter throughout beer, you could definitely have a few of these and be totally cool with everything. Your palate's going to be fine, you're going to be fine, it's going to be a great time. But yeah, 6.8%. So do watch out if you pick up a few and think you're going to crush a whole 6-pack in a night. You may end up feeling a little off your feet, if you know what I mean. I can see why it won gold, and I can see it definitely winning gold next year at the Canadian Brewing Awards. Let's see what the can has to say. Kensington Spruced Up, now what? Red IPA with spruce tips, 6.8% alcohols by volume. No listed IBUs anywhere, and that's totally fine. Short and sweet description. Spruce tips? Check. Simcoe hops? Got it in spades. Gold medal at the CBAs? Yes, sir. Anywhere to go? Nope. Especially after drinking, you have nowhere to go unless you're taking an Uber or a cab or somebody's picking you up. Just letting you know. Produced by Kensington Brewing Company, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. This one, specifically more, Vaughan. This was also brewed in part with the Society of Beer Drinking Ladies. Pretty cool stuff, and a CBA winner. On the bottom, we do have a canned on date, and I know we have a canned on date because I run the canner, or at least putting cans on the route. Also, I help clean it and all that fun stuff. I do a lot of shit at the brewery. I'm just gonna toot my own horn. Back to the main thing though. Packaged on October 29th, 2021. So today's October 30th. It was packaged yesterday. It is fresh as fuck. And you know what? If you want some, you gotta come to the brewery out in Vaughan, Ontario. Great space, great bartenders, great people. We got a dartboard, we got a couch, we got drums you want to bang on or bring your own drumsticks, we got TVs, we got a bunch of stuff. It's a fun time. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring your kids, bring anyone. Just have a beer. That is a solid beer. Moving over to the website, KensingtonBrewingCompany.com. You go to the shop page, you scroll down a little bit, and you will find Spruced Up, now what? And I know what you should do if you're watching this. You should pause the video, go to the website, pick up the beer, because you know what? You need it. You need it in your life. There's not many red IPAs on the market. I don't think I've done a red IPA review in years. You don't see them. Also, I don't think I've done a spruce beer in years. But there's one now. You get to kill two birds with one stone. A red IPA and a spruce beer all in one. Good to go. Once you're on the page with the Spruced up now, you scroll down a little bit, you have the same description as on the can and also a nice extra little blurb. It says sparkling red with aromas like a classic West Coast IPA. Indeed, it's correct. And an underlying complexity from the spruce. By golly, whoever wrote that, shout out to you. That's a damn good beer. Moving over to Untapped. Because this beer was brewed, I think, earlier in the year, before my time at Kensington. I did get a taste of that. It was still delicious. So on Untapped, Spruced up now, what? Reading at 7% ABV, 6.8 today, but that's okay. 3.65 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 174 ratings. Good stuff indeed. Now, as for the price of this particular brew, Kensington has it listed at $3.10 before tax, deposit, and shipping. I don't know exactly what the full price is at the moment, but let's add one to cart. Let's go to checkout. Let's see it with tax and whatnot. Not going to do shipping because shipping is going to be different for everybody. But it looks like with taxes, we're coming up to about $3.50 per 473 ml tall boy can. So $3.50 for this. Taxes in, shipping, you know, that's your own thing. That's a great price. That's a fantastic price in my opinion. For this 6.8% beer, a limited run, and a gold medal winner. Cheers to that, guys. Cheers to that, indeed. It is it's a work of art. I gotta say, spruce beers, again, haven't had many in my lifetime. Haven't had many red IPAs in my lifetime. Nobody really does a lot of these. They don't really do spruce beers too much. They don't really do red IPAs. And if they do, they're a little hard to get just for me because I don't travel too much and I don't like ordering beer online. It's a me thing. It's okay. It's fine. But here we got a beautiful, beautiful pint. And yeah, go get you some. Go get you some indeed. With that said, cheers on the final sip. Oh, let's get ready to ratings and wrap this thing up. Kensington Brewing Company. Spruced up. Now what? Now, well, since I'm done, I gotta refill my glass. That's what I know what I gotta do. But, looking at this beer. Nice, beautiful, beautiful. Hop forward right in the beginning. Grapefruit rind. Moving into a little bit of more of a West Coast like this. And yeah, a little bit more maltier baseline sort of notes per se. A little touch of, I want to say, bread, maybe a light caramel kind of deal going on. And then that spruce just opens up like a beautiful, beautiful note of spruciness throughout. And then ending on, again, that red berry, almost cranberry-esque sort of flavor profile. I have no idea where that comes from. That is a fantastic flavor that just pops out of nowhere. It kind of takes you by surprise in the most amazing way possible. Effervescence, mouthfeel, solid, color, beautiful, looks, beautiful, smells, oh so great. A solid, a solid 9.1 out of 10 for me. And again, not biased because I can't be biased here. This is just me. I'm reviewing as an individual beer drinker, but damn. Some good shit. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. And cheers to you, Kensington Brewing Company. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Cheers.